For more on China-Vietnam ties, we're pleased to be joined by Professor Tang Jian-Sun, Director of Diplomacy Studies Center at Hunan Normal University, and Doan Huong Thao, a Vietnamese student and Master of Finance major at the Zhejiang University International Business School. Great to have both of you with us. Professor, let's start with you. It's President Xi's third visit to Vietnam. The leaders of the two countries agreed to build a China-Vietnam community with a shared future. Professor Tang, what does this elevation of ties actually do for both China and Vietnam?
Yeah, I think the summit diplomacy is of great significance for the two countries to have healthy and stable relations between the two sides. And of course, this time the two leaders all committed to, elevate such a relationship between the two countries. For example, the cooperation in trade, in regional affairs, and also the two leaders committed to have some dispute management in South China Sea. So I think at this moment the two countries should enter a new stage. That is to say, why we are facing new challenges, and we also have some opportunities for the two sides to go ahead. For example, the cooperation in the regional affairs. Some countries would like to manipulate the dispute in South China Sea, and the two leaders also gave such a commitment that the Vietnamese and the Chinese would like to maintain the peace and stability for the sake not only of the two countries but also for the region.
Thao, President Xi highlighted the special responsibility the younger generation bears to ensure friendship between the two countries. What do you think Vietnam's younger generation need to do in order to ensure the future development of relations between both sides?
From my side, about the response of my young Vietnamese students, Chinese presidency's visit is very positive because we think that it's a really great opportunity to further develop the relationship between two countries. And from my perspective, I think younger generation play a very important role in promoting future generation of Vietnam and China. In fact, we can help to eliminate the prejudice from previous generation by learning from each other, better understanding about the countries, about the economic, cultural, and people, and then we can put it into practice by cooperate in many aspects, such as business, academic, and cultural exchange. I think nowadays with technology development has erased the boundaries and then make the process easier and quicker than ever.
Professor Tang, China is eyeing closer people-to-people exchanges with Vietnam. How do you envision that happening?
Yeah, in centuries, I think the two countries' people-to-people exchanges actually did, gave some very positive impact on the political and diplomatic relations and on the cooperation in regional affairs. So I think this time, since the two leaders just gave a very clear-cut roadmap for the future of the two countries, for example, the common community with a shared future, and I'm sure the people-to-people exchanges will give another, driving forces to the good relations between Vietnam and China. And of course, we can see the, reality, that is to say, the exchanges between the two peoples can, give more, and good, solid foundation for the relations between the two sides. So I think in this regard, we would like to, try our best to promote such people-to-people exchanges. And then we can have a more and more fruitful, achievements just by such exchanges.
Ms. Thao, during the trip, President Xi's wife, Peng Liyuan, visited Vietnam National University, where she encouraged students to gain a better understanding of China and to become ambassadors in promoting ties. What can you share with us about your experience in studying in China?
Actually, from my side, I received a full scholarship from Chinese government, CSC's scholarship. And it gave me really good opportunity not only to strengthen my professional knowledge, but also discovering the Chinese culture and everything like that. I learned a lot about how Chinese people, how hardworking they are, and also right now I'm studying in Zhejiang University, one of the top university of China, and I think that China has a really advanced educational system which have the most modern facilities, and also the teacher and student also have really hardworking and dedicate themselves to studying. So I think in the future we can promote more this kind of scholarship and the exchange programs so that there are more and more students can have the same opportunity like me to travel, to study and experience China, and also strengthen the further relationship between two countries.
Thank you for your time, Ms. Doan Huong Thao of Zhejiang University International Business School, and Professor Tang Jian-Tsun, Director of Diplomacy Studies Center at Hunan Normal University. Thank you for your time.